I started hearing about Andrew's presentation about a year ago. And everybody kept telling me how amazing it was and how it changed the way fundamentally that they started to listen to music. Once they were exposed to Andrew's ideas, it changed the way they actually made music. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Andrew Shutt.
It occurred to me a few years ago that once we make our records, they then have to get out into the world so people can listen to them. And it used to be really simple. There were a couple of formats, and now all of a sudden there's this multitude of digital outlets where people can get your stuff, some of them legit, some of them not legit, and they all sound different.
Formation changes with the wind, and each moment brings a new beginning to our love.
Bob Ludwig, when Bob talks, everybody listens, you know. And Bob made several statements, and then he would check with Eric. Right, Eric? I was like, man, I got to get to know this guy.
iTunes was an afterthought. And if you have a digital artist, and iTunes is unfortunately the king of the market, you know, like Andrew said, you know, for better or for worse, we got to pay attention to that.
Tim Palmer, producer, engineer, mixer.
I know from my own personal experience that I got my break and my beginning in the industry as a T-boy, as we call it in England. It's more like an assistant engineer, I think, would be, or a runner, that's the word.
Yeah.
A runner in America. And, you know, that was obviously an apprenticeship as opposed to a recording school. So it was a wonderful experience. And my very first day in the studio making tea, I was sent into the A studio and made a cup of tea for Stevie Wonder. So that was a great start. And that's not the way it generally runs this day.
So I tried to delve into this and figure out a way to make it make sense to myself, and also to teach myself what did I like and what didn't I like and what mattered and what didn't matter.
By the time the AES show rolled around, every single major label with every release was doing Mastered for iTunes. I was like, wow, we actually did something. It was really fun.
You know, when you went to the mastering, I know that from Pearl Jam, for instance, when Bob Ludwig did it. You do these mixes and you got it back and you go, oh my God, did I mix that? That's so much better. You know, I'm looking good here. But so often is the case nowadays with mastering, with this pressure of volume, that you do a mix and you get it back and you go, I hate it now. And it shouldn't be that way, right?
And I see that you've got kind of images of things here. I brought the real thing with me.
It's not just about audiophile stuff. It's not about, man, it's so much more solid at 2.7K. It's about how is the art being translated? How are you responding to it?